The other popular thing these days is to put a tent on top of your car. And in fact, Subaru says that this rack is capable of putting a lot of weight on, and you could put a car top tent on your car. And I'm going to explain to you why that is the dumbest, stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why has no one ever done this until recently? Because it's a stupid idea. Can you imagine camping on top of your car? Let's buy a car top tent for our grandparents, so that every night when they want to go to sleep, they have to go up a rickety aluminum ladder 6 feet and crawl inside a tent on top of their car. And grandpa, who has to take a piss 4 times every night in the middle of the dark, can unzip the tent and somehow crawl down the ladder and walk to take a piss without falling and breaking his hip. Like, if you get a car top tent, you have to get yourself a piss bottle, okay? Because are you going in the middle of the night, are you going to crawl down and go take a leak? I have to take a leak once a night. Most people do. I guess if you're 21 and your prostate isn't the size of a large onion, you won't have to. But then why the hell are you camping? You should be going out and enjoying yourself doing other stuff. And it's the dumbest thing. If you get to a campsite and you set up, that's your base. Then you may want to go to different attractions and different, like I set up the trailer, and that's my base. And then I have a car so that I can drive to a certain river and go fishing, or I can drive to a lake with the paddle boards and go paddling. I don't just set up the camper and then just sit in it. What happens when you pull up somewhere with your car top tent, and you set it up, and then you say, hey, let's drive into town, or let's go pick up something for dinner, or let's go to that hike, go to the trailhead, and what do? Take it all down? You've got your sleeping bags and your clothes and stuff, and maybe your book and your laptop in your car top tent, and you want to like zip somewhere with your car. You got to take it all down, put it up, take it down, put it up, take it. It's ridiculous. Who the hell would want to put a tent on top of a freaking car? You know what you put on top of a car? A canoe, a kayak, paddle boards, your bicycle. You put your tent on the ground, and then it's set up, and then you drive your car. So that's the whole point, right? We got a great idea. Let's make a tent that attaches to the top of the car. Yeah, that's a good idea. And it has to be reinforced and really heavy, because it has to have a bottom that can support people, so it weighs 180 pounds, and they can drive around with this on top of their car. And then when they pull up at the campsite, they go whoop, and they've got a tent 6 feet off the ground on top of the car, so they can't go anywhere, and they got to crawl up a ladder to get into. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay? Don't get a car top tent. They look neat, and I guess it's different. Oh, maybe we should get one. Going in and out of it is a pain in the ass. They're rickety. They jiggle around. The ladders are aluminum. If you have to get up in the middle of the night and go take a piss, do not get a car top tent. All you middle-aged men out there with enlarged prostates, we are against car top tents.